And welcome back to Stratford as we are getting ready for game number 2, the championship game of the Stratford Holiday Tournament, as we are just about 8 minutes away. And our pregame show is brought to you by Door Pro. Whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. Results of the last ball game where the Berlin Indians improved their record to 7-3 now with a big victory over the Owen Withy Blackhawks. Blackhawks came into this tournament with a 5-0 record. They're leaving now with a 5-2 record as they lost 2 games in this tournament. And then talking to Coach Weiler beforehand, you know, they had like a 2-week spread with no games in there because of snow and everything. And they were glad to be in this tournament just to get some playing time here, as they only had 5 games done on their schedule so far. And what was interesting, I was at the girls' game in Marshfield today, and already Wausau West has played 13 ball games already, even though they started a week before the guys. They've got 13 games already, but the Owen Withy Blackhawks now with 7 games and a 5-2 record. Scoring in the contest for the Blackhawks, Clay Mueller had 3. Colton Pechkowski had 3. Pachula had 2. Talon Mueller had 8. Trinkler had 4. And Wendler had 6. And the leading scorer was Winston Paler with 15, 4 points below his season average. And for the Berlin Indians, victorious, and they improved their record now to 7-3, as Friedenberg with a 3-pointer for 3 points. Starks with 6. He had 2 3-pointers. 2 3-pointers by Carter Hess. He had 2 points at halftime and went on tear in the second half with 14, finished with 16 points. Hunter Billman had 3 coming off the bench. Hayden Reddington was also with 16 to have top scoring honors with Carter Hess. And then Matoxen hit 4 3-pointers in this contest for 12 points. Lichtenberg hit a 3 for 3, and James Paskey had 9 points for the Indians. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 3-pointers for the Indians tonight as they found the net here from downtown. So a great tournament for Berlin as they go 1-1 in this tournament. And the surprise I'm really surprised with, though, is the 2 teams with the lowest records are playing for the championship, and they're putting their game together, as Manawa looked very, very good against Owen Withy, and the Stratford Tigers looked really good against Berlin last night also, as they only had 2 turnovers in that contest. And Coach Drew Jorgensen very, very happy with the play of the Stratford Tigers last night. And outstanding ball game by Riley Spindler with 19 points, and then Jack Remus with 16, and Brady Berg with 16 also, and then Matthew Schaenfuss with 8, and 4 big free throws down the stretch. I mean, he had ice for blood. I'll tell you, he's just as cool as a cucumber. He had just popped all 4 of those, nothing but net, and big win for the Stratford Tigers as they started out the season losing the first 6, and they were pretty much in every ball game this year. But they have really started coming around. They're starting to gel, and shots that were not going in are going in for the Stratford Tigers. So it should be a good ball game here with Manawa and Stratford. They're both evenly matched. So I think we're in for a good one. So we're going to turn over to John. He's going to run a couple commercials, and we'll be right back for some starting lineups and the start of this championship game here from Stratford Holiday Tournament. And you're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right. Over 250,000 square feet of luxury planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Go ahead, run about.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydro massage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, BEMF, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we are back here at Stratford.
Tonight's Holiday Classic Championship.
And we are back here at Stratford, and we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer here, as we are going to have the National Anthem. National Anthem will be brought to you by Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spaeth.
Stratford High School welcomes all players and fans from both schools. Stratford High School, Manawa High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. With enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart as we honor America, those currently defending our freedom, and all veterans with the playing of the National Anthem.
national anthem brought to you by Next Home City Realtor Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth today. And our starting lineups is brought to you by Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. The starting lineup for the Manawa Wolves. Leading off and playing at guard, a 5'9" junior, number 1, Carter Barrington. At a forward position, a 5'10" junior, number 4, Reed Schluter. At a center position, a 6'6" junior, number 11, Braden Zilke. At a forward position, a 6'1" junior, number 24, Vincent Tim. And at the center position, a 6'5" junior, number 33, Logan Zerbel. The head coach for the Wolves, is Connor Sheed in his second season. The starting lineup for the Stratford Tigers. Coming in with a 2-game winning streak, Manawa also with a 2-game winning streak. At a guard position, a 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Matthew Shanefoos. At a forward spot, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Brady Berg. At a guard spot, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Riley Spindler. At the forward position, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Jack Remus. And at the center position, a 6'5" junior, number 23, Connor Kraft. The Tigers are coached by Drew Jorgensen in his first season. And so, looking for, I think, a great ball game tonight, as both of these two teams are starting to put it together. It just took them a little while to get it going here, as Manawa comes in with a 3-6 record and Stratford 2-6, as Stratford has won their last 2, and so has Manawa won their last 2 ball games. So jumping center will be number 23, Connor Kreft, and also for the Wolves, number 11, Braden Zilke. Zilke, their leading scorer this season, and should be a great one. And also Tim right up there in the scoring also for the Wolves. And the tip will go to the Wolves. And bringing it across is Tim. Over to Schleister. Back out on top to Barrington. Barrington over to Tim. Inside to Schleider. Bounce pass. Zilke, good. Zilke with an inside bucket, as the Tigers facing a full court press this evening. The officials for this evening, we've seen them many times. Mike Butke, Mr. Durfus, and Mr. Klein. Mark Durfus and Mike Klein out there. So both Durfus and Klein have worked state tournaments, quite a few state tournaments. So good officiating crew here for this championship game. They kind of bring them over here every year. So, and we've got a foul away from the ball on number 33 for the Wolves. That is Logan Zerbel. That's his first team. As the Tigers will have it out underneath their own basket, as Riley Spindler taking it out. In fact, Jack wanted to come over and throw it out, but Riley pushed him away. He says, I'm taking this ball out. Brady Berg driving the baseline, fakes up off the glass. Good! Brady Berg with the first basket for the Stratford Tigers. We're tied at 2 as Tim brings it across to Zilke. Back over to Tim. To Barrington. Tim out on the right wing, down low. 33. A little hook shot there by Zerbel, and misses that. Rebound controlled by the Stratford Tigers. And a pass that Jack Remus could not get to. So a turnover Tigers only had 2 turnovers yesterday, and they start out right away in the first minute and a half with their first turnover. Tim out on top. Over to Barrington. Barrington back to Tim on the left wing. Pass over to Schleter. And a loose ball. And controlled by Zerbel. Zilke. To Barrington. Back over to Schleter. Schleter up with the shot, no good. And off at Tim's hands, and it'll go to the Tigers. So the Wolves could not control that rebound here. Full court press. Looks like a diamond in one here. And tipped away as Zilke comes up with a loose ball. To Barrington. Back out on top to Schleter. To Tim. Tim passes it back off. Driving the lane is Zilke. Tim from 3. Off the rim, no good. Loose ball and control by Shane Foose with the rebound. As Spindler brings it across the timeline. Pass to Spindler. Spindler fakes it. Shane Foose. Berg. Skip pass over to Spindler. Another skip pass to Spindler. Spindler for the 3. Off the rim, no good. As Jack Remus controls the boards. Shane Foose with it on the left wing. In the far corner to Brady Berg. Berg for 3. Good! As Brady comes out with scoring the first 5 points for the Stratford Tigers. He's been on a tear the last 3 ball games. For the Stratford Tigers. He's finally finding his range. Tim on the left wing. Barrington. On top is Schleter. Schleter with 3. As we are tied up at 5. And full court press. Long pass to Berg. Berg gets it across the timeline. Double teamed. Trying to look for an open man. Gets it to Spindler. Spindler drives to Shane Foose. Shane Foose up with the shot, and he's fouled. And he's fouled by Zerbel. That's his second personal in the first 4 minutes of the ball game. As going to the line will be Matthew Shane Foose, who hit 4 big free throws last night to ice that ball game for the Stratford Tigers. And he hits the first one here. And coming in for will be Carson Strad. Will be coming in most likely for Zerbel. And Shane Foose connects on both of them. His grandfather just sitting right down below us here. Romy Shane Foose, known Romy for years. Great ball player in his day. As Tim brings it across the timeline to Barrington. Back to Tim out on top. Tim to Barrington. Barrington looks inside. 3-pointer off the back of the rim by Schleter. And it'll be knocked out of bounds by the Wolves. And we've got a foul on the play. And the foul is on number 1. That's Carter Barrington. Picks up his first personal foul. That is the team third already. And Stratford has not committed a foul yet. Full court press. Spindler gets it, brings it, hurriedly gets it across the timeline. Berg fakes it, along the baseline to Jack Remus. Back to Berg. Berg for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Remus. Back out to Berg. Out on top to Spindler, to Shane Foose. Bounce pass to Spindler. Spindler, 15-footer. Rolls around, follow up, and good by Jack Remus as he went to the hoop to tip that one in. And gives the Tigers a 9-5 lead here. Stratford hustling both on defense and on offense. That little spark is there, and we've got a travel call, and the Tigers will take over. I've noticed that from yesterday, comparing yesterday, and then you go back to the Wausau-Newman game, that just fired them up, and all of a sudden, yesterday's ball game, they were down by 10 with about 10 minutes left in the ball game, and they came back to win that. And it just has fired this team up, and there's just a little bit more spark each time the Stratford Tigers are coming out. And, they've had their winning ways year in, year out in football, and they don't like having a losing record here at Stratford. I can tell you that. I mean, you go back over the years of their records, and it's just unbelievable. As Spindler for a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Oh, wow. Connor Kreft went up for that. Great rebound by Kreft. Gives the Tigers an 11-5 lead, and a travel call now again, this time on Zilke. So back-to-back turnovers coming down the floor by the Wolves. We'll see if Stratford can capitalize on this and put some more points on the board and get a bigger lead here on the Wolves. As Spindler brings it across to Jack Remus. Inside to Spindler. Spindler drives the lane, and we've got a foul away from the ball. An illegal screen on number 23. That is on Connor Kreft.
Zerbal returning for the Wolves.
As Zerbal comes back into the ball game. Zerbal with 2 personal fouls as he comes in for Zilke. 11-5 with 11:52 left here in the first half. And stolen by Spindler. Spindler transition, and it's going to go off his foot and out of bounds, and the Indians will take over. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovering tools like hydro massage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with membership and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. Tim with a 17-footer. Good.
Tim for 2.
As Vincent Tim hits that 17-footer. 11-7 lead by the Tigers. And Spindler brings it across to Remus. To Shane Foose. Back to Spindler. Spindler, top of the key. Drives. Dishes off to Shane Foose. Over to Remus. To Berg on the left wing. To Kreft. To Spindler. Spindler thinking about going inside. Passes it off to Remus. To Shane Foose. Shane Foose. Bounce pass to Kreft. Berg fakes. And no good. And saved nicely as the Wolves bring the ball up the floor. Tim with the shot. No good. Rebound taken by Jack Remus. And we've got an offensive foul as the elbows came flying, and that's an automatic. And Mike Line with a great call. As you can see that from way up here as Jack started swinging his elbows.
The Tigers number 34, Trigby Aschenbrenner.
And Aschenbrenner now into the ball game for Brady Berg.
Barrington and Zilke returning for the Wolves.
And Zilke returning for Manawa. And deflected pass right into the hands of Jack Remus. Spindler brings it across to Shane Foose. Kreft over to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner looking, passes to Remus. Over to Shane Foose. Shane Foose to Kreft to Spindler. Spindler drives, blocked off nicely there by Schleter. Aschenbrenner, and we've got a travel. 9:47. First half almost over with here. The first half of the first half. If you understand, we play 18-minute quarters. We're almost to the 9-minute mark here, so we'll explain that a little bit to you. So, lob pass to Tim as he bounces it around. Back over, three-point shot off the front of the rim. Shot taken by Zerbel. It's no good. As Spindler brings it across the timeline. Kraft, top of the key to Aschenbrenner. To Spindler. Spindler, good from downtown. As Spindler gets his first basket of the night. Gives the Tigers a 14-7 lead. Three-pointer by Zerbel, no good. Excuse me, that was by Zilke. I'm sorry. Not used to Zilke taking a shot way out there. Aschenbrenner looking for an opening. Remus drives the lane. Up, off the glass, no good. Kreft with the rebound. And a loose ball, and controlled by Spindler. As Kreft kept that ball alive and tipped it out to Spindler. Aschenbrenner, bounce pass to Jack Remus. Remus out to Kreft to Spindler. Spindler for the three-pointer. And just hanging on the rim there and getting the rebound is Jack Remus. Great hustle there by Jack. And bounces it off the leg of Zilke and goes out of bounds, and the Tigers will keep it here. And we have a timeout here. Full timeout taken by the Wolves, so we'll take a timeout also. And you're watching high school basketball here from Stratford, right here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
They left me home the holiday season, but the sales are huge. I can only imagine those creeps will be around.
There it is, Marv. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses. That's the crown jewel.
Mittens' holiday savings must be protected. No chickening out now, Kevin.
Wow! GE Cafe, what a fridge, Harry. I'm really liking the stressless recliner, Marv.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals!
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
I'm jumping the gun here. We're back here at Stratford, and Stratford will be taking it out. The officials are talking right now, so we're going to visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9, going on now through New Year's Eve, so not much time. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. And a beautiful night it was when we went walking the other night with my grandchildren and my 2 daughters and that, and it was just gorgeous out. So, inside pass, knocked away. Remus. And it's knocked out of bounds by Barrington. And coming in for the Tigers is number 3. That's Brady Berg. Brady started out this game with 5 quick points to get the Tigers on the scoreboard. He'll take it out now with 7:48 left in the first half. Tigers up 14-7. As Spindler brings it across the timeline. Shane Foose dribbling to his right, out on the right wing to Spindler. Being guarded very, very close, as they know he can pop it from 3 with no problem. Berg to Ingve. I think he got away with a travel there. But inside to Kreft. And brushes it off over to Shane Foose. Nice save. Spindler for 3. Good from the corner! As he has hit now back-to-back threes here. He's got 6. And puts the Tigers up by 10, 17-7. Barrington. as Zerbal. And we've got a foul away from the ball, an illegal pick. And number 11, that is on Zilke. That is his first personal, team fourth. So blocking on the Wolves. 6:45 left until halftime. We'll check on some scores around here in central Wisconsin, as I know the Stratford Tiger girls were in a tournament. Trigby thought about that 17-footer, dishes it off to Berg, over to Shanefoos, to Kreft, back to Spindler. Spindler, and we've got a bumping foul here. And Mike Klein making that call. As Reed Schleter picks up his first personal foul. That is the team fifth. So a couple more yet before the Tigers get into the bonus situation. The Wolves with 5 and the Tigers with 2. And Mike Klein going over to scorer's table here and now discussing the situation here with the head coach, with Connor Sheed. And the Tigers taking it out. Lob pass out to Berg, out on top to Kreft. To Spindler. To Berg. Berg for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Shanefoos. Shanefoos up with a shot and comes down hard on his back, but he's pulled back up real quick by Kreft. And he's fouled.
21, Stroud.
21 as Stroud picks up the foul. That is the 6th foul. And Matthew going to the line. And shot, nothing but net. Matthew hitting 80% of his free throws this season. Takes a deep breath, looks up, and that free throw is good. And it's brought to you by Surf Pro. Call Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never happened. So Matthew has hit now actually 8 in a row. You go back to the 4 from last night in a row to seal that victory for the Tigers. Now 4 in a row here. He's got 4 points on the night, all from the line. Tim directing traffic out here, looking for man, finds Barrington. Barrington over to Zilke. Zilke drives the lane up and count it.
Zilke for 2 plus the foul. Calls on number 2, Shanefoos.
And the foul is on Matthew Shanefoos, his first personal, team 3rd. And going to the line and coming in for the Wolves will be Reed Schleter. As Zilke so far on the night has 4 of the 9 points that the Wolves have tonight. Shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Matthew Shanefoos. And Spindler brings it across the timeline. Pick set by Connor. Aschenbrenner to Berg. Back to Aschenbrenner. To Kreft. To Spindler on the right wing. Drives over the left side. Shanefoos. To Berg. To Kreft. Spindler. Spindler loses control. Gets it back. To Berg. Over to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner dribbles to Berg. Berg drives off the foot and goes to Shanefoos. What a break the Tigers got there. A little 10-footer, no good. And rebound controlled by Zilke. Zilke gets it to Tim. Tim at the top of the key to Barrington. Tim with an 18-footer, good.
Tim for 2.
As Vincent Tim now has 4 on the night. They got to hurry up and get it across, and gets to Kreft and goes off the fingertips of Kreft. And another turnover by the Tigers. Tigers leading 19-11 with 4:12 here until halftime. If they can keep this lead of 8 pretty much going into halftime here, they'll feel a little more comfortable. They're going to still have to play this tough defense that they're playing. And pass inside to Stroud. And Stroud, 5 feet in front of the basket, makes it good. Jack Remus drives the lane and no good. And goes to the floor. And Wolves control. And a beautiful save by Spindler. Ball dancing around there, and Spindler just barely got it back in and picked up by Jack Remus. And Spindler now with the ball, directing traffic, gets it to Kraft. Fakes the 3 by Spindler. Shane Foose for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And controlling the rebound there is Carson Stroud. As Kravitz is now into the ball game and tipped away by Shane Foose into the hands of Brady Berg. Great feet there by Matthew Shane Foose. Berg, a long 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound by Shane Foose. Berg with an air ball. And they're going to say it was tipped. And Mike says it was tipped. Mike Klein says it was tipped. And he didn't hesitate of signaling that it was Stratford's ball. So Stratford will take control underneath their own basket. And high off the glass, no good by Jack Remus. A little too hard. You got to put it in the square up there. It'll fall in. And shot by 33. That was Zerbel, was missed. And Stratford controls, and a lot of contact out there, but nothing called. Zerbel, or Zilke, losing it and gets it into the hands. And the foul will be on number 11. That is on Braden Zilke as he picks up his second foul. Zilke and Zerbel now both with 2 fouls, with 2:13, as coming in is Tim and also Bradenton. And Zilke's going to stay in. And so is Zerbel. And going to the line, the Wolves are over the limit with their 7th team foul. And going to the line is Connor Kreft. And in and out. And Kreft goes off his fingers and controlled by the Wolves. And we've got a travel call against the Wolves as Vincent Tim taking a step before putting it down on the floor. So 2:06 left until halftime. Tigers have a 6-point lead, 19-13. Shane Foose with it, bringing it up court, going one-on-one with Barrington. Into the game for the Tigers is Golbach, Tyler Golbach. Kreft to Berg. Berg looking for an open man and going up for an underhand layup by Remus, and he's just short with it. And the Wolves control the rebound. Out on top to Zilke. Zilke drives and off Zilke's hands and goes out of bounds. He missed that little layup. It got caught between the rim and the backboard there. He just did not put it up high enough into that square up there. And they lose control, and so the Tigers, with 1:20 left until halftime, have control of the ball here with a 6-point lead at 19-13. Tim with a little body there. Golbach. Over to Remus. As Shane Foose going one-on-one. Kreft to Berg. Berg and follow-up. And Shane Foose getting, and we've got a foul. As foul called underneath by Mike Butke. And the foul is on number 4, that's Schlueter, his second personal. And that is the team 8th. And going to the line is number 11, Tyler Golbach. As he's got a one-on-one situation here. And off the back of the rim, no good. As they're now 4 for 6 at the free throw line. The Tigers are. 3-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. And a follow-up by Zilke, no good. And rebound controlled by Golbach. Still has it and gets it off to Shane Foose. Big rebound there by Tyler Golbach. Shane Foose to Jack Remus. We're at the 22nd mark. As the Tigers run the clock down here for their last shot. They almost got away. He got away with maybe a travel there. Berg with 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a long shot, and good! Brady Berg from about 25 hits a three-pointer and gives the Tigers a 22-13 lead. What a shot. That will definitely make the highlights. Wow, from, I would say, easily 25 to 30 feet, nothing but net. And so the halftime score here at Stratford, it's the Stratford Tigers 22 and the Wolves of Manawa 13. And you are watching exciting high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Hunting season is here, and BBD has the supplies you need. Check out their large selection of crossbows, including 10-point and Wicked Ridge. BBD has added more hunting gear, deer attractant, mineral, and accessories for a successful hunt. See their in-stock selection of hunting blinds, stands, in-trail cameras, and more. BBD has the name brand gear you can depend on again and again. Big Bear Down. We're always in season. Located on Highway 13 in Abbotsford.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
And we're back here at Stratford at halftime as the Stratford Tigers are leading 22-13. And a great shot by Brady Berg from, I would easily say, at least 30 feet out. And nothing but net at the buzzer here. And scoring in the first half, not much scoring, 22-13 as Manawa, as Schlueter has 3 points. And Stroud has 2 points. And Zilke and Tim both have 4 as their leading scorers. For the Stratford Tigers, as Matthew Shanefoos has 4, Spindler with 6, 2 threes, and Jack Remus has 2, and Connor Kreft has 2. The Tigers have hit 4 3-pointers in tonight's ball game, and the leading scorer is Brady Berg with a field goal and 2 threes and 8 points. So a great first half by the Stratford Tigers, great defense. And our halftime show is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. And so the next ball game for the Manawa Wolves will be on January 6th as they will take on the Menominee Indians. Go to the Menominee Indians and take them on. Tip off for that is at 7 o'clock. And then they get their next home game is on the 12th of January when they play Marion at 7 o'clock. Tip-off time for that one. So, and for the Stratford Tigers, they got a dandy schedule coming up here as Stanley Boyd comes into Stratford on the 8th of January. Stanley Boyd actually ranked, I think it was in the top 5 in their division, which would be Division 3, as their Stanley Boyd having an outstanding season. So should be a great matchup there as the number 5 team in Division 3 comes in. And the tip-off for that will be at 7:15. And then they have a crossover game on the 9th. So the Stanley game will be on a Thursday. And then they have a crossover game at Phillips on the 9th. And that tip-off time is 7:15. They get Marathon on January 13th. They go to Marathon. Then they go to Auburndale on the 16th. And then they go to WIAA Fremont on the 20th. So a lot of road games, 4 home games or road games in a row. And then they get Schwamigan here for a doubleheader, as boys-girls doubleheader on the 23rd of January. So a lot of ball coming up for the Stratford Tigers. And we'll tell you about BB&D Sports Shop. BB&D Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at bigbeardown.com. And we'll tell you quick, as we got a little time here, about Hiller's True Value. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. So it'll be the Tigers' ball to start the second half here, as we'll see if they can convert on that big three-pointer that Brady Berg had to increase this lead from 9 to maybe possibly 11 or 12 points. So Berg over to Kreft to Shane Foose. Shane Foose dribbles to his right along the baseline. Spindler for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Zilke. Down to Tim. Drives and just throws it up. And another one thrown up, and rebound controlled by Jack Remus, as Remus takes one dribble. Tim giving a little hassle there to Jack Remus there. A little pressure. As Shane Foose passes out to Jack out on top. And Jack off the glass, counted and good in 1. As Jack picks up his second basket tonight, so a big plus right there. So you take that three-pointer, and now you got this basket made here, and a big 6-point swing right there within a minute's time. And Jack's free throw is no good. And rebound control by the Wolves of Manawa. Tim out on top, over to Barrington, to Tim. Gets it to Schleter. Back to Barrington. To Zerbel. And a long 3 taken by Schleter, no good. And the Wolves maintain that rebound. Barrington was thinking about that 3 to Zilke. Zilke going one-on-one with Kraft. Working his way in, and he's going to be fouled by Kraft. And Zilke's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. And that is the second foul.
Put him in.
Well, correction, the foul was on Shane Foose. My fault. I thought it was on Kraft, because Kraft was defending him there, and so the foul is on Shane Foose, his second personal foul. And Zilke connects on the free throw. Second one is up, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Shane Foose, as Zilke now has 5 points on the night. Spindler loses control of it, slipped right out of his hands and right into the hands of Zerbel. Tim inside to Zilke and blocked. Ooh, Shane Foose thought he had a great block there. And they're wondering who the foul was on. It should be on number 2. And Mike Butke signaled that it was on 11, but 11 is shooting the ball. And so Shane Foose picks up his 3rd personal foul. And so Aschenbrenner waiting to come in. And up with the shot by Zilke is good. And Aschenbrenner coming in now for Shane Foose, as we won't see Shane Foose for a little while, as he will take the bench here. I'd say maybe about the 10-minute mark. And Zilke misses the second one. As 24, that would be Tim comes up with it. A loose ball and scores. And knocked right into the hands of Jack Remus. Jack with an underhand, beautiful move. A little hang time there by Jack Remus. As Jack has 4 here in the second half, 26-19. Tigers back up by 9. Dumped out to Zerbel. Zerbel with a jumper off the rim, bounces around, and coming up with it is Jack Remus. Spindler directing traffic here. Goes to his left. To Remus. To Berg. Berg with 17-footer off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Kraft and up off the glass. No good. What a great rebound by Connor Kraft. Long 3 taken by Schlueter. And we've got a foul. Number 11, Zilke. Loose ball foul. That is his 3rd personal foul now. 1st in the second half here. So he's going to have to be a little careful now. As trying to get the ball across half court. And Berg finally gets it across. Gets it to Spindler. Back over to Jack Remus. To Kraft. To Berg. Out on the right wing. Little floater off the back of glass and good. Only from about 8 feet, but he banked her off the glass. Wonder if he called that shot. 28-17. And a foul on Aschenbrenner. As Trigvie will pick up his 1st personal foul. And that is the team 3rd foul here in the second half. And taking out for the Wolves is Logan Zerbel. Zerbel over in the corner. Loses control. Jack Remus picking the loose ball up. As Spindler dribbles his way out to Berg. Berg up off the glass. Good. That's why that glass is there. You got to use it. Take advantage of it. If they're going to give it to you, you take it. And Zilke loses control, picks it back up, gives it to Tim. And an illegal screen by number 11. Wow, Zilke, that is his 4th personal foul. An illegal screen. And that is the team.
Can't set a screen anymore? Unbelievable.
So, Tigers with a 13-point lead, and Zilke on the bench with 4 fouls. Berg to Aschenbrenner. Drives to his right. Out to Remus. To Spindler. Spindler going to his right. Passes off to Aschenbrenner. Back to Spindler. Inside to Remus. Remus off the glass. Good. He had the opening there once they knew that they were going to go after the ball, and they didn't get it. Jack had that opening to go to the board and took her off the glass for 2. As Tim tries to save it. Long pass and gets it to Kravitz. Tim, 17-footer, good.
Tim for 2.
As Vincent Tim now with 8 points. Berg dribbles across the timeline. Oh, and that is an over and back as Berg threw the ball, and Jack was not stationed in that forecourt. He was still in the backcourt, and as he caught the ball in midair, then he came into the forecourt. You have to have position to get into that front court, so that call is not made as an over and back call, and that definitely was a great call. That was definitely over and back. So the Wolves see if they can take advantage here. Down by 13, 32-19 as they throw the ball away. Another turnover by the Manawa Wolves. Great defense by the Stratford Tigers. They've been playing great defense all season long, just that ball hasn't been falling for them early part of the season. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout taken by the Tigers. And so with 12:38 left in this contest, this is Stratford Tigers up by 13, 32-19. And you're watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Miller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Miller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
And we're back here at Stratford as the Stratford Tigers have outscored the Wolves 10-6 here in the second half, and the Tigers had a 9-point lead at halftime. And the Tigers taking it out now in the backcourt as Spindler's bringing it up. Going one-on-one with Kravitz. Berg. Over to Spindler. Inside to Jack Remus. Berg from the top of the key. Round and round it goes. That's about 3 or 4 that we've seen go around the world. And a long pass over the head. And out of the reach of number 10. That is Karatka, who is now in the ball game for the Wolves. And coming back in is Carter Barrington for the Wolves. He's coming in for Jacob Kravitz. And full court press by the Wolves as Spindler going one-on-one with Barrington. And Barrington with a backcourt foul. And that will be his second personal foul, team third here in the second half. Tigers will take it out. Jack Remus going to take it out. 12:04 left in this contest. And the Tigers up by 13. Spindler taking his time, bringing it across the timeline as we go past the 12-minute mark. Aschenbrenner to Remus on top. To Spindler on the left wing. Spindler drives. And triple team and loose ball, and coming up with it is Schlater. And Tim goes in off the glass and good. As Vincent Tim has 6 in the second half here, 10 for the ball game. As the crowd's getting a little wild up here. Spindler to Remus. Remus. Beautiful block by number 21. That's Stroud. And we've got a travel call. As the fans from Manawa not very pleased with the call. Tigers up by 11, 32-21. Full court press. Long pass over to Aschenbrenner to Spindler across the middle. Fakes it, and Spindler just short on a layup. As Tim controlling the ball, driving the lane, goes off the knees, right into Aschenbrenner's hands. Spindler to Berg. Berg drives the lane. Spins up off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Kraft, good. As Connor Kraft has had only 4 points, 2 baskets, but 2 big ones. One in the first half and one in the second half here. Doing a nice job on the boards for the Tigers. Tim at the top of the key. Out to Zerbel. Zerbel drives off the glass, no good. Strong rebound by Jack Remus. As Jack controlling the boards. Chairman of the boards tonight. And Aschenbrenner for 3, misses completely. And we're at the 10-minute mark here. Tim out on top. Driving, passes to number 21. That is Strad, and Strad takes it off the glass and good, and 1. And the foul is on number 21, Jack Remus, his second personal, and that is the team 4th. And going to the line to try to complete the 3-point play is Carson Stroud. As Carson has 4 points on the night. See if he can cut into the margin here. And completes that 3-point play. So now the Tigers Tigers up by 10. Spindler up with the shot and counted. Good. And 1. As Riley just stopped, let him go by and got fouled. And the foul is on number 21, Stroud. That's his second personal, team 4th. And we'll see if Riley can complete the 3-point play here. And it's good. Riley now with 9 points tonight. And increases that lead now to 13 for the Tigers. Back out on top to Zerbel. Drives. Double teamed. Loose ball. Zerbel picks it up. Passes back to Stroud. Stroud back out on top to Barrington. Barrington to Tim out on the top of the key. Over to Schlueter. 3-point shot off the back of the rim by Stroud. No good. Rebound control by the Wolves. Driving. Fakes the shot to Tim. Tim. And we've got a foul. And by the looks on Jack Remus's face, it's on him. And that's going to be Jack's 3rd personal foul. Yep, his 3rd personal foul. Jack with 6 points here in the second half. He's got 8 for the game. As Vincent Tim at the line now to shoot 2. He's got 10 points tonight. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hits the first one. And coming in is number 24, Christian Ream. As they just added him off the JV roster. Played a little bit last night. And Tim hits 2 from the line. And Zilke coming in for Vincent Tim. As full court press to Christian Ream. To Berg. They got to move. There we go. To Spindler. Spindler controlling the tempo of the game out here. Ream to Spindler. As Spindler drives, and he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Has a little body there. And the foul is on number 21. That's Carson Stroud, as that is his 3rd personal, team 6th. And going to the line to shoot 2 is Riley Spindler, as he hits that one. Riley with 10 now on the night. Tigers up by 12 with plenty of time here in this contest. And he connects on that one. Tigers have been hitting the last couple ball games big free throws as they connected on, against, I have to look back, against the Wausau Newman game. where they were just outstanding in that one as they hit 23 of 27 in that game. And, of course, the 4 big free throws that Matthew Shanefoos hit last night to win that game. And the foul is on number 2, Shanefoos, as he picks up his 4th personal foul. And Aschenbrenner coming back into the ball game as Shanefoos is going to have to sit for a little while. I would say till maybe about the 5-minute mark, 4-minute mark. And the Wolves, and deflected out of bounds by Spindler. 8:05 left. Tigers up by 13, 39-26. As they held the Wolves to 13 points in the first half, and actually 13 points so far in this half. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Wolves, and the Tigers will take over. And coming back in for the Wolves is number 24, Vincent Tim. As they are not going to put any pressure in the backcourt on the Tigers on this one. Let Spindler bring it up. Berg looking for an open man, gets it to Kreft, to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner, a couple dribbles. Back to Ream, to Spindler. Spindler and Berg, the 2 big scorers out there right now. To Christian Ream. If anybody else scores, it's just a plus. Kreft to Spindler. Running some great clock. Ream, Berg, off the rim, no good. And Tim, or Stroud with the rebound for the Wolves. In the corner, and a long shot off the rim by Stroud, no good. And rebound control by the Stratford Tigers. As Remus on the bench and Shanefoos on the bench with foul situations. Remus with 3 and Shanefoos with 4. Spindler over to Aschenbrenner. As Berg gets it back off to Kreft, to Ream, to Aschenbrenner. Aschenbrenner dribbles to his right and pass over in the corner to Spindler. And we've got a foul on number 33. That is Logan Zerbel. That is his 3rd personal and team 7. So that puts the Wolves in the penalty situation. And going to the line will be Riley Spindler, as he'll shoot the 1-and-1. He's getting ready to take that first one and connects on that. Tigers up by 14 with 6:29 left to play. A tough schedule for the Stratford Tigers coming up in the next couple of weeks here, and Spindler connects on both of them. As Riley has hit 5 in a row. And Stratford, coming up, Stanley Boyd coming into town on the 8th of September here. And then they have a crossover game up at Phillips on the 9th. Tough, and we've got a foul. Back over in the corner there, and we've got a 1-and-1 situation here, yes, as Berg picks up his first personal foul, and that is the team's 7th. So both teams in the bonus situation, as Zerbel trying to get in the scorebook as he does with his first point of the night. As Manawa now has hit 6 free throws, 6 for 9 at the free throw line here in the second half. And the next one is no good. And the Stratford Tigers control the rebound with Christian Ream getting that rebound for the Stratford Tigers. Ream to Berg out on the left wing, goes to his left. Could have been close to a 5th foul there. And shot taken by Spindler, no good. As the Tigers are up by 14. And as Aschenbrenner hits the floor, and no foul called. They're saying it was deflected by the Stratford Tigers out of bounds as Zilke gets the inbound pass. And three-point play by number 4. That is Schlueter, as he's got 6 points on the night, 2 3-pointers, and narrows that gap now to 11. And a double dribble as he was going to pass it, and Kreft started heading towards the basket, and he thought Kreft was going to stay out on top. And so a mental mistake there. Coming in for the Wolves is Carter Barrington. And timeout Manawa. And so we're going to take a timeout also, and we'll be right back after this, as the high school game tonight here at Stratford is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com or like them on Facebook. So Wolves will have the ball with 5:25 left in this contest. Tigers up by 11, 41-30. As Tim has it on the left wing, passes over to Schlueter. Inside to Zilke. Driving to his left is Stroud. Over to Barrington. To Tim. To Barrington. Barrington looking things over to Tim. As Zilke has it way outside. And a lob pass in. And a beautiful pass inside to Vincent Tim, as Tim picks up another basket and has now cut that deficit to 9 with 4:40 left in the game. Pass to Spindler. Got to keep their composure like they did last night. Work the ball. And no mental mistakes. Remus to Aschenbrenner to Spindler. Back to Kreft to Berg to Aschenbrenner. Spindler to Berg to Kreft. And gets it to Remus. And almost a foul there by Zilke. Kreft. And the double teaming, and we've got a foul. Foul on number 21. That would be Jack Remus, as Jack picks up his 4th personal foul with 3:49 in a bonus situation. That is the team 8th foul. And going to the line is Carson Stroud. And he's got 5 points tonight. And a free throw, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Kreft. Gets it to Spindler. Big miss by the Wolves, as they could have picked up 2 points there possibly with no clock running. Berg driving to the lane. High off the glass. Good. As Brady's got 6 in the second half here. He's got 14 for the game. As Aschenbrenner going against Zilke over there. Tim. Schlueter back to Barrington, to Schlueter, to Tim. And we've got a foul. I'm going to say on Spindler. That is Spindler's first personal foul with 3:11. Tigers up by 11. Tim going to the line. So far, Tim 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. And that is the team ninth, so it's a 1-and-1 situation for Vincent Tim. As Tim steps to the line and hits nothing but net. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. And the next one is no good. Tim gets the rebound and battling for the rebound. And they're going to say Spindler fouled him. And that is the 10th team foul, so a double bonus here on in for the Manawa Wolves. Down by 10, and Tim going to the line to shoot two. Hits the first one.
Zerbel back in for Manawa.
And back in for Manawa is number 33, Logan Zerbel. 3:08 left in this contest. A long 3 minutes. And the next one missed. And Shane Foose, who's into the ball game for the Tigers, gets it off to Berg. To Shane Foose, to Spindler out on top. Gets to Shane Foose, to Jack Remus. Spindler. To Shane Foose, to Berg. Berg to Remus, to Spindler, to Shane Foose. To Kraft. Kraft off the glass and fouled. And that could be number 5. And that it is, number 5 on Zilke. As he will finish with 6 points tonight.
Stroud checking in for the Wolves.
That is his 5th personal foul. So they lose a big man in there as Zilke finishes the night with 6 points, 2 field goals, and going 2 for 5 at the free throw line. And hitting the first one is Connor Kreft, as he's got 5. Another big free throw here. And Kreft rolls around and falls in. It looked like it was going to fall a little short, but just had enough mustard on there in order to get in. Out on top to Kravitz. Looking for Tim. There he is. Tim's got it on top of the key. To Schlueter. Schlueter driving, and they're going to count it. Schlueter with the basket.
Plus the foul.
Plus 1. And Schlueter will go to the line to try to complete this 3-point play the hard way. And the foul is on number 23. That would be Connor Kreft. That is Connor's 2nd personal. Of course, the Tigers are over the 10-foul limit. 3-point attempt, and he connects on it. So Tigers will have the ball. Up by 8. They were up by 14 at one time. And Bradenton right in the hip pocket of Spindler. Kreft gets to Shane Foose, to Spindler, to Remus, to Berg. 1:51 left. The longest 1:51 seconds you want to see. Remus to Shane Foose, to Spindler. And we've got a foul away from the ball. And going to the line.
Number 33, Zerbel.
Foul is on Zerbel. That is his 4th personal foul. And going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 is Connor Kreft. Connor is 2 for 3 at the free throw line tonight. Kraft, shot up and good, nothing but net. They've hit some big free throws here in the closing minutes. As Spindler has hit 5 straight in the second half here. And Connor Kraft coming up with 4 big free throws again. Just like last night with Shane Foose hitting 4 straight. And putting a little icing on the cake there. As Connor's come through with 4 free throws in the final 2.5 minutes here. Tim with the ball, down to 120. And Tim going up with a shot, and he's fouled. And will shoot 2, and the foul is on number 23. That's Connor Kraft. That's Connor's 3rd personal. And going to shoot 2 is Vincent Tim, as he has his last 4 attempts, he's only hit 2 of them. And he hits that one. He's 5 for 7 at the line tonight. Tim steps up to the line and shot, and good, nothing but net. And we're going to have a timeout, 30-second timeout. And so we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout ourselves. And you're watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Tigers as Berg, full court press here by the Wolves. Spin move gets Spindler across the timeline. Triple team here. Means somebody's got and foul here. The foul is on number 24. That would be Tim. That is his first personal foul. 1 minute and 5 seconds left as Riley Spindler going to line both teams in the double bonus now. And nothing but net there. Riley can make this by 10. Yes, he does. As that team free throw percentage goes up all the time. And a layup there. That by Zerbel. That is his first basket of the night. Spindler brings it across. A lot of pressure there by Barrington. And gets it to Shane Foose and fouled by Schlueter. As it's his 3rd personal foul, and going to the line is Matthew Shanefoos with 41.3 seconds left. Tigers up by 8. And Matthew connects as he's got 5 points tonight, all from the free throw line tonight. And the shot up and off the back of the rim. And driving is Schlueter, and we've got a foul with 35.3. That only took about 6 seconds to come down the floor. And Kraft picks up his 4th personal foul. And a shot up and good. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home. From Stratford Homes, visit StratfordHomes.com today and get started. And I don't know if the ball hit the rim or not on that. And Tim underneath. Turned around, good.
Tim for 2.
Yeah, Spiller bringing it, trying to get it across. Gets it to Connor. To Berg. Berg off the glass, good.
Berg for 2.
Long three. In and out by Schlueter. And fouled in the backcourt with 2.3 seconds left, and Tigers up by 8. So pretty much Tigers got this one in the bag in a 3-game winning streak. And going to the line is Shane Foose. And the first one is good. Matthew with 6 points tonight, all at the line. And the next one, nothing but net. And a big win for the Stratford Tigers as they have a 3-game winning streak. The final shot, no good. And the Stratford Tigers win their holiday tournament 54-44 against the Manawa Wolves, as the Wolves gave them a battle down the stretch here. The Tigers had a 14-point lead at one time, but came fighting back. But Stratford fought back also and comes up with a 10-point win. And they'll be heading to with a home game next week, not until, let's see, the 8th of July, or 8th of July, 8th of January, boy, I wish it was July, when they take on Stanley Boyd. And so, and then they'll go to Phillips and the Marathon, to Auburndale, and WIAA Fremont, 4 road games in a row there. So, again, a great win by the Stratford Tigers. And we'll be back in just a bit with our postgame show. And our postgame show is brought to you by Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshville, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll be back with a player of the game and head coach Drew Jorgensen. And it'll be great to talk with him again. I've enjoyed his interviews, and we'll have one happy man as he ends the year 2025 with a win. And, of course, I'll mention it later on, but from John and myself and the rest of the Zaleski family, we would like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. So we'll be back right after this, after we hear from Nasonville Dairy.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we are back here at Stratford, where a very hard-fought ball game. I mean, with me is head coach Drew Jorgensen here on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. And I know, Drew, you had a lead of 14, 15 points in there. And Manawa did not give up. They came back, they fought, and you had that 22 to 13 lead at halftime. But holding them to 13 points in the first half was a great accomplishment in itself.
Yeah, it was a physical game, especially defensively. We started off a little slow offensively, and we were a little sloppy with the ball, which we got to clean up. But Manawa played us really tough. It was a good game, and we managed to find a way. It's tough back-to-back nights. You just got to find a way and grind it out, and we did that tonight. And
again, you got to go to the free throw line to kind of ice it a little bit. And, the big question, the first part of the season was the free throw shooting by the Stratford team. As, you were shooting under 50% of the free throw line, and now you're putting up numbers that are just out of this world. I don't know what you brought in as a magic act, but in the first half you were 4 for 6, but in that second half, 14 for 16 at the free throw line and finished 18 for 22. And you look at the numbers you had against Wausau and Newman, and then you look at, of course, Matthew knocking 4 big ones down the other night. And, of course, Riley putting down 2, 4, 6, 7 here in the second half.
Yeah, it's something we've really been working on at practice, and our guys have been really good. They've been strong at the line and mentally tough. Even Connor Cruft tonight knocked down some really big free throws for us, and Matthew obviously yesterday. But it's been a good area of improvement for us, and we got to keep that up because it's really been helping us close out these last couple games.
Well, I know now you get a little break in here. You don't have a ball game until the 8th of January. But you bring in Stanley Boyd, who was ranked number 5 in their division, and then you go on the road for 4 ball games, and so it's a long haul for the next. I won't get to see you guys for about 2 weeks there, and so, but it turns out that your ball club is starting to gel really nice and playing great defense also.
Yeah, that's a big key emphasis for us as we want to compete really well on the defensive side of the floor. And our offense has been coming along now. I think we're sharing the ball a lot better. Tonight, a little too many turnovers, but we're doing a much better job moving it multiple sides of the floor and getting good looks. And another back-to-back now next week, so hopefully these last 2 days prepared us well for that. And we got to be ready to go because Stanley Boyd, they're top-ranked team in the state, so they're going to be really good.
So I mean, you look at, and you got a little help from Christian Ream. He got his few minutes in there tonight also, and Trigby had to come in quite a few times because of foul problems. I know Matthew had to sit on the pines there a little bit in the second half twice, in fact, and but he did a nice job coming in, filling in for him.
Yeah, really proud of our bench again tonight. Trigby played really hard, gave us great minutes, and Christian handful of minutes there, and Tyler a little bit off the bench. So these last 2 days, our bench has been big for us in some key moments.
All right. Well, a big win to end the year, and we hope 26 is a lot more wins down the line.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a happy New Year.
You too.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.
And coming in, our star of the ball game, and how you doing again?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Put down 7 for 7 free throws in the down the stretch there to seal this victory, and it's been a big thing for you guys lately in the free throw department. As I mentioned, 18 for 22 as a team tonight, and you look last night with Matthew hitting those clutch free throws, and then you look at Wausau where you guys were just phenomenal at the free throw line also. So free throws, they always say you win games and you lose games at the free throw line.
Yeah, we work on it every day at practice. Like I said before, I think in our last interview, if we don't make them, we run for them. So, but I think we're going to end up running anyways because of our turnovers. But, I mean, a win is a win. 3 in a row now. Yep. Hopefully we can keep the streak going.
Yeah, in fact, it took a little while to, get used to a new coach, new system, and but you started out, but the thing is, you guys were in pretty much every ball game, through that stretch, and finally it's starting to gel together. And I noticed the other night there was just a little more spark in your guys' step, and it looked really good. It was a little flat in the first half here tonight, but you picked her up in the second half, and you just fought hard.
Yeah, adversity is never a bad thing. It's how you come back from it, right? Us seniors, we've been as a group for a long time now, and we've always won for the most part. Sure. So adversity is not bad, and we've grown as a group this year better, and we all love each other very much. And I think that's going to keep our team going up and up. So.
Really? All right. Riley, I'm going to put you in the house again. You know how to do it.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. I'm Riley Spindler, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Riley. Have a happy New Year.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Again, a big victory for the Stratford Tigers as they come up with a 54-44 win over the Manawa Wolves. And outstanding game by the Stratford Tigers. Scoring-wise for the Stratford Tigers, Shane Foose with 7, Brady Berg with 16 leading the way, Riley Spindler with 15, and Jack Remus and Connor Kreft with 8 each. For the Manawa Wolves, whose record falls now to 3-7 on the season, Reed Schleter with 10, and Braden Zelke with 6, Carson Stroud with 5, Logan Zerbel with 3, and Vincent Tim put it together in the second half. He had 4 in the first half and put in 16 in the second half to get Manawa in shouting distance and finished with 20. So a great night for the Stratford Tigers and a 3-game winning streak, and they'll get ready for Stanley Boyd coming in on January 8th. So for John and myself, and again, the Zaleski family, have a happy New Year and very prosperous, and we'll see you next year. Bye now.